What it do, my MCOC crew? This is DamnEpic, back with a little bit of a rewards cleanup, as well as a mass rank up video. So, here we go, guys. How have you been? Feels like it's been quite a while. I know this is overdue, but we finished Masters, and I'm gonna just show these rewards here because there's some juicy stuff, plus a personal milestone of my own. This was the first season I was officially deathless in war, so just another thing to check off my MCOC bucket list. I had one other season before this where I was deathless all my assigned fights, and then one fight came in where I wasn't assigned, no one really was around to take it, and I died and I had like 1 KO. But anyway, here we go. Let's get into these rewards. I am selecting Mystic here because, as you know, Kushala is coming to the contest. I've heard she looks really, really good. I've seen a little bit of gameplay. She looks really, really fun. Her animations look awesome. So your boy is going to be going for Kushala most likely, and the Titan crystals, as well as, you know, might pop open a few Paragons. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that. I already got my most wanted 6-star, which was Adam Warlock. So here we're just going after max SIGs and 6-star relic time. So these are still extremely important. I will take any dupes that increase my prestige or something new. I believe this is new, so that's good. The more 6-star relics you can have that you can bind to your existing roster, the better. So let's get into the 7 stars. So ideally, the number one pull I would want from here would be a Sasquatch dupe. I would take more SIGs on Korg, Domino. I would take a Chavez Awakening. I recently pulled her. She was my most wanted 7-star champion. So the 7-star roster is really, really filling out. So what are we going to get? Oh, it's another 20 SIGs on Wiccan. Oh man, that brings him to SIG, what, 100? Oof. Well, he's a good champ. He does need the SIGs, but again, Kushala is coming into the contest, and I feel she's going to be a bit more of a powerhouse than this guy. So who knows? When this guy keeps, you know, if Kapam keeps giving him to me, you know, I will eventually take him to R2, probably for prestige. But with R3s coming out, I don't know. I don't know if that's a champion that I would take to R3. So the first champion we're going to be taking up is going to be Morbius. This guy has been putting in absolute work for me in Battlegrounds. Top 50th in the world now, I believe, towards the top of Celestial 5. So that's a great accomplishment. Life is busy, so happy to kind of squeeze in Battlegrounds when I can. If I can finish Celestial 5 for the season, that would be great. Another rank up I did, and this is purely for Battlegrounds with the current meta, is Nebula, taking her to R4. She's shock and bleed immune. So she puts in a little bit of work as well. Sandman, I had him at R4 already, and actually I was gonna take him to R5. This is right before the buff came out, and I'm like, you know what? Let me see how the buff is looking. But I feel like old trusty Void has aged really, really well, has kind of kept his spot in the contest really, really well. He was SIG 200. I know there's a 7-star Void. I do not even have the 7-star. So we're going to be taking him up to rank 4. And then you know what? I was thinking about the other champs, that science champs that I had that could go to R5. I think Torch would be a great option. You know, Cassie, I'm not the biggest fan of her playstyle, and I've seen her whiff a lot, so I decided, you know what, let's just take Void to rank 5. He's such a beast. Definitely not going to ascend him though. And then it comes to the mutant class, and it has to be Sunspot. I mean, I've got Bishop R2, Domino R2. I mean, this guy is just an absolute nuke. He looks insanely cool still, so I'm very, very happy with that right now. And then we're going to get to the last thing of our video, and we do have another 7-star crystal, so make sure to watch until the very end. But it's going to be, who are we going to ascend as our second 6-star? So Rinchel was our first, as you can see. So in the science class, if honestly Piggy wasn't a 7-star, I would have done him. For skill, I mean, there are definitely quite a few options, but the number one class I want to ascend right now is going to be Cosmic. So I have Mystic already there. Jugs would be great, but again, he's already a 7-star, so I wouldn't do Jugs. I did even take him to rank 5 just because he's so awesome. But yeah, guys, it's going to be between Hulkling and Hercules. Write in the comments who you think I'm going to do. I'm going to leave a few seconds here before I do it. But it's got to be Hulkling, man. I feel like he's a better dual threat. He's got, you know, nice immunities. And yeah, he's extremely, extremely fun to play. So, let's go. I'm very, very happy. You know what? Let's throw in a little bit of Ascended Hulkling gameplay. And honestly, other champions that I would like to take up to Ascend would be actually who I'm fighting against. Future Ant-Man would be absolutely amazing. So yeah, this is the meta here where the latest meta in Gladiator Circuit. You guys know what it is, so I don't have to go over all the nodes, but pretty much you want champs who are shock and or bleed immune, or who are attacker tactic, who can kind of minimize or negate the damage over time from the debuffs that are placed on you. So yeah, this guy is an absolute menace. I kind of whiffed the striker right there, but as you see, still insanely fast, almost full health. But let's get into the last 7-star crystal of the opening, guys. Again, Sasquatch dupe number 1, Chavez dupe would be great, Sigs on Korg. I would actually even take more Sigs on Joe Fixit there. But we are getting a 7-star cap. I mean, he has a great, great kit, amazing utility. His damage is just noodle status. I wish Kabam would have tweaked that up just a bit. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. I'm excited for Necropolis. Make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be hitting that the first week that it comes out. So you're going to see a massive, massive completion and maybe at some point exploration opening very soon. Well, I'll catch you in the next one. DamnEpic out. Peace.